Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue, and I am back for another 90 Day Fiance review, y'all. Happy Christmas Eve. Okay, y'all, look, I just woke up. I ain't even said nothing yet. It's the first words I done said since I got out of my bed this morning, okay? Y'all, I was so tired yesterday because I went and got my tattoo started. Hold up, let me see if I could, situate my arm. Okay, because it's so hard to show it to you because it's on the inside of my arm and the shit is up high. Let me stand up. Okay, but it is so amazing and I love it so much. It's not even done yet. I still have to go back in 2 weeks to finish the coloring and more of the shading and things of that nature. But I sat there for like 4 hours. Okay, so it was painful, and I'm a soldier though. Okay, I'm a soldier. I'm horde, as Roxanne was saying, I'm a thug. And, I made it through. But Jesus, okay, Jesus, it was a painful process. But, pain is beauty, love. That's just what it is. I love it. I've been wanting to get me a piece on this arm so bad. So this is so awesome. I'm so glad I was able to get co-art to do my work. Okay, find out he my cousin, best friend, child. New Orleans so small. But anyway, y'all, I'm here for 90 Day Fiance. So now that I done got that out the way, I was just saying that's why y'all didn't get the review yesterday, because I was tired when I got home, and then I had to make notes for all of the foolishness on Love and Hip Hop. Okay, the Love and Hip Hops. Okay, because it was multiple Love and Hip Hops. Okay, Lord have mercy. But let's go ahead and get into 90 Day Fiance. Okay, so Natalie is crying. That's what the episode starts off with. Y'all know Natalie is having a nervous breakdown because she didn't realize that she can't punk this man into becoming a Christian. Okay, she didn't basically told him he a bad person because he don't believe in the Lord. And her mom is so like annoying to me because they go into the bedroom so they can have privacy. And she just comes and knocks on the door and keeps knocking on the door and keeps knocking on the door. And then she just walks in and she doesn't understand anything that's going on. Her daughter is not answering her. So she just keeps saying, what's going on? And then she gets in the bed with her. And it's just like, oh my God, like, would you please let them discuss this like adults? Like, why do you have to be in the bed coddling Natalie? That's probably why she's overreacting and being a brat right now, because she has a mom who will get in the bed with her while she's having a discussion with her man and coddle her. That worked on my nerves. Plus the fact that the mama's hair is just all over the place. Like, I just don't understand, what's going on with that hair. But anyway, she's talking about how hard it will be for them to have a child and how confusing it will be for the child to not know what to believe if the mom goes to church but the dad doesn't. And it really won't be that confusing. The child will be given both sets of information, and when they get to a certain age, they will be able to choose. Now, when it comes to the child getting christened and all of that type of stuff, if he does not have a problem with that, then it shouldn't be an issue, okay? But I just kind of feel like this is something that should have been discussed earlier on, first of all. And now that y'all are having these discussions, I just felt like she was acting like a child. Like, have a conversation like a grown-ass woman. What are you crying and running and all of this for, okay? Mike feels like she's pushing her religion down his throat, okay? And he just doesn't appreciate that. He uses the example that the kid will go to school, they will be around different types of people, and they will then be exposed to different types of religions and belief systems when they're out in the world. And that won't confuse them. They will still choose what they want, okay? But I do believe that, that decision should start at home. But I understand the point he was trying to make. Eventually, your children will have to become adults and make decisions for themselves, Natalie, okay? And you putting so much on right now, making this man feel like he's the problem. It's just exhausting to me, okay? So she gets to stay in the bed and be coddled by her mama. He goes and takes a walk. He needs to get some fresh air, all right? It's stuffy in here, okay? So when she comes out of the bathroom, because she went from the bedroom to the bathroom, and that's when he left. So when she comes out the bathroom and realizes that he's not standing outside the door waiting on her, she's like, oh my God, let me go and check on him or whatever, because she felt like, oh, he's out here in these streets. He doesn't know anybody. He doesn't know the language. What if somebody mugs him? I'm like, look how big that man is, okay? Ain't nobody about to just roll up on that big ass man like that, okay? But she goes and finds him and brings him back to the apartment. They sit down to talk. And he just says he can't deal with her being judgmental of who he is and what his beliefs are. And he needs her to understand that she's not about to bully him into becoming a Christian, okay? And all she wants to know is if he forgives her, which means that you're not really saying if you understand. This is not a conversation if you can't express to me that you understand how I feel, right? So she says that she shouldn't have taken him to church because she opened her soul, and her soul was too open and it was a mistake, and him not going to church doesn't make her better than him. It's obviously a cultural difference and it's hard for her, and she doesn't think that he will be a bad influence on the kid. He seems more optimistic about their relationship than she does. Honestly, I don't know if their relationship is going to work out, because she's saying that it's okay. She's saying all the right things, but I don't know if she genuinely believes those things. And I believe that he wants to be with her so bad that he will overlook how terrible this has been. It's terrible to have to deal with this type of stuff and have somebody tell you that because you're not a Christian that you liable to be out here lying, cheating, killing, and stealing and all of this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see it for Mike and Natalie, but I will say that she exhausted me this episode. She really exhausted me, okay? Let's move on to Michael and Juliana. They go rock climbing with the kids. Juliana, explain to me where you thought you was going and why you was dressed that way. I don't have time. Either way, she says there is rock climbing in Brazil, but it's expensive. It's for rich people. So she has never done it before, all right? But the kids are getting up there, having a good time. The kids are kicks, okay? Whenever the kids come around, I'm tickled, okay? And I also follow Juliana on Instagram. She loves those kids. Those kids are a part of her Instagram. Like, she is very active with them, and I appreciate that so very, very much. But it's obviously like from a big sister standpoint, because y'all remember the mama doesn't want her parenting in any way, shape, or form, okay? So I don't know why they thought this was a good time to discuss this prenup again, but they discussed the prenup again. And he explains that, the first time that they broke up, because that's her whole thing. You left me the first time destitute. You might do that to me again, except you're going to do that for me while I'm not in the comfort of my family's home. I'm here in yours. So you can just kick me out on the street. That's how Juliana feels. And she also keeps mentioning independence. And Michael does not like that word when she says it, because it means that you will not have the control or the power if she doesn't need you. And that's the realization of the situation, okay? So he just says that his family and friends got in his head the first time around and made him think that maybe she was just after his money, and that's why they broke up. It didn't even really feel right to him when he did it, which is why, which is why he came back. Juliana says she doesn't want to ever depend on him. A man is not going to control her. All right. And he keeps trying to say that her feeling this way is not about the prenup, but it absolutely is about the prenup. Like, why do you keep trying to act like this is just how she feels all on her own? No, now that you have brought her to this place where you let her know that you don't want to, end up giving her anything if anything happens, and that you want to keep all your money to yourself, like, I'm sorry, but that's the way it came off when you all were talking with the mediator. So now she feels like she needs to make sure that she's not again put in a situation where she's out here destitute because she depended on somebody that said they would take care of her, and then they reneged on it. But she does say to him that if they break up, the breakup will affect her more than it will affect him. Okay, and that's just real. So now, after she didn't, let him know exactly how she's feeling about this situation, he then decides to tell her that they won't have a prenup. They put the kaputs on the prenup. No prenup. We won't get a prenup. It's just too much. Let's not even worry about it. I said, well, ain't nobody told you to do that. I said, that's stupid. Because to me, I feel like that's just going to cause a lot of confusion. But I understand that he was doing it so that he can make her feel comfortable. And they are still together, so it must have worked. But I just kind of feel like, why not say, if we divorce, I'm just going to give you a lump sum of money. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you like $2-3 million. You'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? And that way you don't have to worry about being destitute if we ever break up. And y'all sign the paperwork and let that be that. But you just gonna pull out of a prenup all in all, which to me just sounds like a headache if y'all actually do get a divorce. And I do feel like y'all might, because the age difference is so great. And then his relationship with his ex-wife. I just kind of feel like eventually she will outgrow him. He is already who he is, and she is still growing into the woman that she's going to become. And I don't know if that growth will sustain in this marriage. That is dependent upon him being the man with the money and her being the young, beautiful girl and all of that type of stuff. So I just don't know, y'all. But I like Juliana, and I like that she's no nonsense. I like that she felt the need to, make sure that how she feel was getting across, especially when there's this, language barrier. And she just wanted him to know, I'm going to be independent. I'm not going to need no man. Ain't no man going to control me. All right? Like, all right, Juliana, you might be sweet and timid and all of that, but you letting us know something. When the producers asked Juliana if she trusts Michael, Juliana said, I trust no one. I say, not no one, Jesus. Oh, Lord. I mean, to me, that should let everybody know that Juliana has probably been through some very profound things in her life, more than we might be privy to. All right, y'all, let's move on to Angela and Michael. Y'all, I can't believe they made me feel bad for them. I can't believe it, okay? So Angela's all excited. She's about to get on the phone with Michael to find out how his visa situation turned out. And basically, they denied him. They feel like they need more information to see if the relationship is real. And Angela, feels like she's a tax-paying citizen and she's entitled to get married in America with the man that she wants to get married to. And she's giving them everything. What else do y'all want? A porno? And I was like, oh, Lord, don't give us that. We don't want to see that. Keep that to yourself. And I'm sure the people down at the visa office don't want to see that either. All right. But either way, Michael breaks down in tears, y'all. I mean, full on tears. And I felt so bad for him because I've never seen him cry like that. She had never seen him cry like that. So it almost, took any anger that she could have had towards him out of her because she saw how much he was affected by it. And I also don't think that Michael is with her just so he can move to America. Like, I did think that at first, but when he asked her if she would get married with him in Nigeria, it made me feel like maybe, he really does just want to be with her. Yeah, he wants to be taken care of by an older woman, but I think that he might really genuinely love Angela at this point. I mean, his road with them has been so long. They've been on so many different seasons of this show that I feel like maybe it is real. Y'all might be convincing me, okay? Now, later on, Michael goes and gets some advice from his friends, okay? I don't know why you went and got advice from your friends. You know they don't like Angela, specifically that jerk friend that he got. That boy's a jerk, okay? Like, yes, Angela is trashy, okay? More so white trash, okay, as we would call her out here. But, I'm sorry, she is, okay? Like, that there's no way to, there's no decorum, okay? She'll put her hands and scream on any old body. Like, she seems to not have a lot of self-control. But at the end of the day, that's not for you to say. And for you to feel like that was okay to say to Michael, I'm glad that he knocked your glasses off your damn face. Okay, knocked the cup out your hand and everything. The jerk friend sitting up there, calm down, calm down. I said, that boy knocked your glasses off your face and you didn't even bend down to pick them up. What is this energy? What is this? Okay, when you let your friend completely punk you and you do nothing but say calm down and then walk away. Like, he knocked your glasses off you. Did you know how I would lose my shit if somebody knocked my glasses off my face? Oh my God. Anyway, but the other two homeboys try to talk to Michael and get him to calm down. Why would you say that? Why would you say she's trashy? Why would you call her trashy? Why would you say that? He's so upset, okay? He is so upset. He don't even want to be your friend no more. He is definitely choosing his relationship with Angela over any of these friendships, okay? And I mean, if you got to push somebody into that corner, that's just what it's got to be. But you don't get to call somebody's old lady trashy to their face and think that they not going to react to you negatively. That's just foolishness, okay? But the other friend, the one that's calm, apologizes on the other friend's behalf. Y'all know he the peacemaker. The peacemaker apologizes. He realizes that what the other dude said was messed up. But he tells Michael he overreacted. I don't think Michael overreacted. I think the reaction was very appropriate for the way dude kept saying that Angela was trashy. I'm not saying he's lying. I'm just saying that wasn't for him to say to Michael to his face. Okay, that was not okay at all. But Michael said he has his own life to live. Okay, because he knows that they wouldn't like it if he called their old ladies trashy. Okay, so, that's that. So, y'all, it's Annie's birthday. All right, and Robert and the baby then got her a cake and some balloons and banners down at the Dollar General, and she's just so excited and happy. And y'all, this was the first time that I seen this girl smile most of the episode. I mean, she was not letting him ruin her birthday for her, okay? And I was glad, because I get tired of seeing her as like the spoiled brat bitch. Like, I get tired of seeing that. So she wants to go to the disco, want to go dancing, want to go salsa and all of that, and he was cool with that. But then when she said she wanted to go to the strip club, then things, turned. And he got, kind of uncomfortable with that. He said his days of going to the strip club are over. I said, so it was okay when you wanted to go to the strip club. But now that she wants to go to the strip club, that's not what you want in a woman and all of that. Y'all, he worked on my damn nerves. First of all, get the lint out your ponytail. I'm going to say that again. Get the lint out your ponytail. You're working on my nerves, okay? But they end up going to the strip club because it's her birthday and he doesn't want to ruin it, okay? But he still got a stank attitude, just sour face, puss face ass, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, why are you so upset by this? She want to go to a strip club. What is the big damn deal? We all know it's because your broke ass don't want to have to throw no ones at these girls, okay? You get $50 worth of ones and throw them at the girls. That's it. That's all. Okay, look, you ain't got to go in there like 50 Cent with a trunk full of money. Ain't nobody expecting that from you in the lint in your ponytail, brother. Like, but anyway, so they go down there to the strip club. Y'all, I was dying laughing when he picked up that cardboard to bring her to the car because, she didn't want to get her hair wet. I want to get my hair wet. Like, oh my God. Like, where's the umbrella? You too poor for an umbrella? Child, I don't have time. Anyway, so they get to the strip club and the girl comes over to her and the girls in that strip club were doing it. Okay, they was doing some work in that strip club. I was like, well, this is a good strip club. All right. And then the girl comes over because it's her birthday and gives her a lap dance and she enjoys, say, you just smack her like blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? It's such a good time. Like, she was having a really good time, okay, with the girl shaking the eyes in your face. You know what I'm saying? She was loving it, okay? Loving it. Well, Robert was not. Now, most men will be turned on in this situation, but oh no, not Robert, not him, okay? He had a problem with it because he's seeing a side of her that he's never seen before. You know what I mean? She's liking this too much. Is she into girls? Is that what this is? Okay? Now, after the girl get her one little lap dance, you can tell she want to take it back to the house and have sex. That's all she wanted to do was get a little excitement and go back to the house and have him wear the puss out, okay? That's all she wanted. So the next day, they go and have coffee, and biscuits or something, I don't know, at a little cafe. And he's feeling some type of way still. She still got a smile on her face. But he wants to know, has she ever been with a girl? And she was like, I had a little girl, she kissed me and then she licked on my, and then we, saying, I mean, if you ever wanted to do a threesome, we could do it like for your birthday in December. I'm down for that, I'm saying, whatever. So she was basically saying, yes, I have been with a girl and I liked it. And if you wanted to do it with the three of us so you're not jealous, then we could do that too. He was so upset, okay? He said that's not what he wants. He wants somebody to be wholesome for his son, okay? You want to have a threesome with my son here? Like, first of all, your son will go by his porn star grandmother's house while y'all have the threesome, okay? So please calm the hell down. Like, I just kind of felt like he was completely taking it out of, just blowing it out of proportion is what I'm saying, okay? Like, so what? She had a relationship or a little, licky with a girl. Okay, what's the problem? That ain't got nothing to do with you. And if she does want to have a threesome and you don't, then that's something that y'all gonna have to deal with, obviously. But she was just like, you boring. I'm a adventurous girl and you are boring. It's so boring. And so she gets up and walks away, but she wasn't upset. Okay, she was not angry the way she has been in the past. Him and letting his ponytail were highly upset by the fact that he just found out she's not as wholesome as he thought. I said, well, sir, you met her for a few hours and proposed to her. And then here she is in your house with you and your son. And you want to act as if you were supposed to know everything about her when you didn't really get to know her in the first damn place, Robert. I could smack you in your face for that. Like, he's just so aggravating and annoying to me. I'm starting to feel like you just always want to have a problem. So what? She's young. She's young. And if you got to, do some adventurous stuff with her from time to time to keep the girl happy, what is the big damn deal? Okay? But see, I recognize what the real issue issue is. He knows he's broke, and he knows that there's somebody out here that can offer her more than he can. So he's trying to keep her locked up in the house so that she will never find out just how broke he is and how much she can get out here looking the way she look. Okay, that's what this is all about. It's trying to keep her from finding out that she can do better than him. Okay, especially when he didn't pay for her to come over here. He's just insecure, and he really, really, really needs to comb out that ponytail. And another thing, that girl is supposed to be more than just a mother to your son. Okay, but let's move on. So Sinjin and Tanya. Y'all, Tanya worked on my ever-loving nerves this episode. Sinjin is lonely, okay, drinking in the morning time, dealing with her mama and her stank-ass sourpuss attitude. Okay, he's doing housework and putting fertilizer in the grass with no shoes on. I was like, so you stepping in shit as you fertilize the grass? Is that what you're doing, Sinjin? Your country. I don't know what to say. Okay, but either way, the man is lonely. He has no friends. The only person he has to talk to is her mama. Her mama is tripping out that he ate a piece of the tiramisu in the refrigerator and then took some of her Jack Daniels, talking about, you need to go buy me some. You know he ain't got no job. He doing all this housework for you with your trifling ass. Get 2 bottles of Jack Daniels the next time you go to the store. You allowed him to stay in your place. It's not like he just sleeping in your shed not doing anything. He's doing work around the house for you every day. Y'all done created this long ass list for him to accomplish. He's doing it. Get the man some Jack Daniels and shut up. Okay, he lonely, putting Jack in his coffee and singing opera on the front porch in a robe. And Tanya is in Costa Rica learning salsa from a fine black man and going out talking about the guys at the club weren't that cute last time. Why do you care about how cute the guys are at the club, Tanya? You got a whole man that came from his country to yours to be with you so that you could leave him and go to Costa Rica and live your best life salsa dancing and digging holes in the ground and talking to your dumbass friends. Let me tell you something. Them girls are stupid. Them girls ain't got no men, obviously. Okay, sitting up there talking about, so wait, y'all don't have any boundaries? Y'all don't have, he's not going to be jealous? Okay, good. Y'all don't need to talk every day. What you mean they don't need to talk every day? Yes, the hell they do. They are in a relationship. This man is lonely, and she can't even have a 30-minute conversation without an interruption from one of y'all hood rat ass females. Like, I was so aggravated with Tanya, y'all. She really aggravated me. They get on the phone finally. He hasn't been talking to her a lot. Like I said, he is lonely. Okay, and you can tell, and she just has no reverence for his feelings whatsoever. She's like, okay, I'm about to go, and get ready because me and the girls are going out to the club. And he was like, oh, okay, so per usual, you're getting off the phone with me so you can go run and do something with your friends, usual, okay? And she gets upset and wants him to be more excited that she's going out with her friends. Mind you, he doesn't have any friends there with him, so it's just him by himself. You want him to be excited that you're going to the club to look for other men to dance with while he's sitting at your mama house in the shed in a robe? What? Okay? So she wants him to be happier about her going out living her best life while he's lonely, okay? Then she goes back inside and talks to her dumbass friends, okay? She tells them that he feels as if they need to talk more often and he's feeling some type of way. And so they then go off about how, you can't raise a man and, he has to be able to do it for himself. Girl, y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Shut up. All 3 of y'all ain't saying nothing that make no sense. Y'all are off topic. Right now, we're talking about a man that moved to this country, to America, to be with a woman who has left him to go to another country so she can be partying it up like she don't have nobody waiting for her at home. Inconsiderate ass some of them a bit. Okay? All of y'all listening to them dumbass females. Child... Oh, they made me so mad. They made me so mad about that. Talking about why are you the only brown girl he's ever dated. What does that even matter at this point? What does that even matter? Lord have mercy. Let's move on, y'all. Marcel decided that he's going to call his family and tell them about Anna's 3 kids. So he gets on FaceTime and tells whoever family member it was that he was talking to about Anna having 3 kids. The family member says, oh, she played him for a fool. So he let the family think that she lied to him about her children, but he always knew about her children, okay? They start to tell him that he can just leave and come home, forget her. They never liked her in the first place. And I'm just like, oh, talking about everybody saying what they don't have enough women in Turkey. It's just exhausting. His family is super duper negative about Anna, as if she's done something to him or done something to them, and it's just obnoxious. So now he's feeling some type of way. His family is like, well, I said what I had to say, so, bye. And they get off the phone. Your family's rude, okay? You're a grown man. Live your own life. I understand we need the love of our families and all of that, but ultimately, family members can get left in the dust just like any old body else as far as I'm concerned. Let you think you're going to get in the way of me and my happiness and watch how quick I drop your ass off and leave you there, okay? So now he feels like he's ruined everything. And when Anna talks to him, he doesn't seem that happy about what he's just done, of course, because his family is upset. And I'm like, so you actually told them, and now you're going to go back to Turkey because they're upset with you? You knew they were going to be upset with you. So now Anna's upset and she's crying and he's not really being vocal. All he's saying is he ruined everything. They ruined everything. I don't know what's going on. All I know is if you were going to tell them, then you should have been prepared for their reaction. And if you were going to tell them, that should have meant that you were putting Anna before your family, which is what you should do when you want to marry somebody. Marcel, now you're sitting up there all in your feelings, acting like a child. I don't understand why she wants to be with somebody that is not going to be a grown-ass man about a situation. I don't understand that. And I don't have patience for it. Their tears meant nothing to me. I was just annoyed. Okay, moving along. Jasmine and Blake. Y'all, Jasmine's face still isn't moving. Blake is still looking like a golden lord, and they sit down with his friends again. She don't care about his friends. She don't care about forming a relationship with his friends, even though it's obvious that they feeling some type of way about the energy that she's giving off, okay? She tells them how she just really wants to be a housewife while Blake goes out into the world and works. And they don't like that. They felt like that was just going to put more on his plate. And is this really the woman for him if all she's going to do is come into his life to, be a gimme girl, basically? Look at this situation, this piss poor situation. Do you really think this man is going to be able to take care of you so you can be sitting your ass at home all day being a sit-at-home wife? Really? Is that what you think you're going to be able to do? This man don't even have his own place to live, and that's what you think his finances are going to allow you. Word? Girl. I just can't. Anyway, y'all, that was it. That's all I got to say. I ain't got nothing else to say. Hold up. Let me just say this. The friends, even though I do understand where they're coming from, I also feel, maybe I don't know. I just kind of felt like they were a little bit too involved, but I feel like Blake is not going to stand up for himself. So maybe they feel like they're the ones that need to say the things that he's too afraid to say. But, ultimately we'll see more of their situation next week when the wedding comes into discussion. So yeah, it'll get more interesting with Blake and Jasmine, but her face won't tell us that. So yeah. All right, y'all. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope y'all enjoyed. Have a very, very Merry Christmas, and I'll see y'all in the next one.